His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish. So still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And the first one at the line is good. Monroe's checked in for Cleveland. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. He doesn't get the second one. Sixers trail by 6. Here's Porter. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Porter's got his first points of the game.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Lowry against Monroe. Sullinger outside. Here's the 3, and he gets the bucket. Sullinger's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
And
in this quarter, the game plan is simple.
By Okafor. And Sullinger kicks to Okafor, and he goes. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Irving dishes to Green. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pick by Okafor, and the pass to Ward. Shot is off, and Cleveland will come the other way. Irving passes to Green. Love kicks to Green. And it's good. Walk through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Perimeter.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Game for Green, 25 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
As far beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
They can't guard us on the court.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. Coaches were they're going to be asking a lot of him today in terms of offense, and I'm sure he's only too happy to oblige. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thanks, Doris. The rebound by Kevin Love.
They got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts.
Now here's Green. Good. And now a 9-point Cavalier lead.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Lowry drives in to end the run. Here's Okafor. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Now here's Green. 27 points for him. There's the bucket. Good.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see as hot as he is here tonight.
Three-pointer, Lowry. It's rebound. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
At the line for your Cavaliers, free. At the line for 2.
Okay, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Let's keep it moving. All right. Keep running. Keep running.
And so he hits both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Lowry can't hit. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Cleveland ahead. They finish off the first quarter on a 14-5 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. a chance to hear from point guard Kyle Lowry about the chemistry of this Raptors team. They're all pulling in the same direction.
You know, we got a group of guys who came bought into the offensive system, the defensive system, and it just clicked. And we got a bunch of guys in here who only want to see each other be successful, and it's rare in this league to have a team like that.
The question is whether or not that team unity, as rare as it is making a difference for the Raptors. Does it make Kyle Lowry any better? Do they just give it more time?
You know, you could argue it both ways, Kevin, because it's worked both ways. I mean, teams that couldn't stand one another have won rings, and so have tight-knit groups who were really close. So there's really no magic formula. I think there's a little bit of art to go with the science in that.
And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Smooth sailing from an offensive standpoint thus far.
No other way to put it, Greg. They've made it really look easy so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Antetokounmpo, and it's Madsen in at the shooting guard position.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. Here's Green, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Monroe dishes to Green. And he gets it to go. And it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Freak, third. Kevin Love, fourth.
And they've both been extremely hot. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
The 76ers making a switch here. Now here's Antetokounmpo. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
That's good. Green's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
The shot. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. 6 points for him. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Kicks to early. It's Cowens again, Philadelphia.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the ball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Green, the screen, inside. Hotflies off the pick and hammers it home.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 38 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
For Philadelphia, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Love checked in for Hudson. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Love against Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb. Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
Here's Green, and that one's good. Green's got 45 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
It's stolen by Green. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnover.
Now here's Green. Jahlil Okafor unable to get his last shot to go. Love the pass to Green, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Lowry against Augustine. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Porter's checked in for Philadelphia. And he recovers it. They push it up 4 on 3. The 17-footer. Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. There's a screen. The kick out to Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
And we haven't seen them be
out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Picked by Okafor. And it's Lowry penetrating. And it's Okafor. That time on the assist by Lowry. And that's 11 points for Jahlil Okafor.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Lowry brings the double. Green kicks to Irving. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Irving's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offense.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Antetokounmpo, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off. Boy, I really liked the way he came out in the first quarter. Very aggressive, focused and intense, and generated some nice opportunities.
The first one falls. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Green. And here's Lowry. Knocked loose. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 18. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for a chance to get my shot off. And I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break. welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could, and boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop, but even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
Green in a 2-guard. Hudson is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Irving. And it's Hansen in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Irving dishes to Green. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 11 points in the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a handle for it. What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, it's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Off the inbound pass. No good. Some solid defense there from Irving.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Cavaliers have shot 6 or 7 at the line. The first one falls.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Green. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. The feed to Antetokounmpo. Picked by Okafor. Antetokounmpo passes to Early. Pulls up on the elbow. The shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. Outside, Green. And he gets it to go.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The 76ers trail by 21. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. He said their plan was to run their offense through Okafor. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Okafor. He's got 11. That's good. Okafor's got 13. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. In the third spot, Jahlil Okafor.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Here's Green. A nice shot by Hudson.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. It's hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Irving. Okafor's got his third rebound tonight. Here's Early. Again, Philadelphia.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Green, the screen. Here's Hudson. And yep, a couple bounces and it falls. Hudson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
He got right to the cup using that screen.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there. Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Here's Green. Rebound by the 76ers. Okafor's got his 4th rebound in this one. They get the rebound. Good D by Love.
How about him there just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's the screen. Pass to Rivera. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 6 points for him.
Well-executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Here's Green. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Okafor's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And the basket good. And that's now 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time. Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
The 76ers trail by 17. Here's Early, and it's sent back by Irving. Here's Hansen, taken away. Pass to Early, fires for 3, and he gets it to go. Early's got 12 now in this quarter.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
That is good. 61 points for Freak.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. Outside Irving. The drive by Green, and he goes in for the dunk.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Out to the right wing. Here's Early. That 3 off the mark.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against him. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him.
The Cavaliers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. The 76ers trail by 21. Lowry passes to Ward. Off the left rim and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The drive by Green. He dishes it to Love. It's a pick by Love. 6 to shoot. Green. And he comes off the screen with a jump shot.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Raise up, hammers it home to polish off the break.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely, I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers on top, opening up a huge gap. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And the 76ers with some changes. Okafor's checked in, and it's early in for Jared Sullinger. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Okafor. Porter is out there with Earl, and it's Ward into the two-guard spot. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Green in the post.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial. And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Picked by Okafor. He's looking for Porter and finds him, and the shot is good.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
One shot. Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Philadelphia's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Cowens, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
To the middle. There's the steal.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Down low. And Okafor with the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Cavaliers leading by 21. And Green gets it to go.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Early. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Green with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down. Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Cavaliers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Green. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Sullinger's checked in for Okafor. Porter comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Madsen in for Early.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to believe.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, Parker. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Green, and he jams it with authority.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Dishes it to Sullinger. Can't get it to go.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
The drive by Green. That's good.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Passes it to Madsen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Best game. I mean, Doris, that's kind of hard for me to answer given the amount of great games I've had this year. You feel me? It don't matter, though, because best is yet to come. I'm taking over the lead the rest of the way. It's that simple.
Woo! Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Doris, thank you as always. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
And thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA Conference Finals, and there's more coming your way. For Shaq, for Kenny, Ernie Johnson. See you later, everybody.